What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Black and Blue podcast video. We're your host. I'm Britton,
And I'm Owen.
and today we're bringing you a NFC South prediction video of the entire NFC South. We're going to start in the opposite order of how the South ended last year. So the Panthers ended last, but we're a Panther channel, so we're going to keep them. We're going to keep them last. So we're going to start with Saints, Falcons, Buccaneers, Panthers. Let's do this.
Okay. You me pull up. I got the schedule right
All
here.
right.
So, we're
So
about
week
to look at
one,
this.
we're starting, like I said, New Orleans Saints. Week one.
Week 1, Cardinals.
Lord have mercy. That's going to be a dumpster fire.
It's going to be boring. But obviously,
Give
Cardinals.
me the
Cardinals
Cardinals.
actually had a winning record, so I
Yeah.
got Cardinals.
I like the Cardinals.
I had Cardinals winning that. Second game, 49ers. Again, that's kind of low ball. 49ers are winning that.
0-2 for the Saints.
Seahawks winning that. Bills
0-3.
winning that.
0-4.
Giants, throw up.
I think this is a
throw-up game,
I think this is a toss-up game. It's just going to be if Jackson Dart is starting, then I think the Giants will win. But if they have, let's say, if they're not doing so hot the first month of the season and they haven't thrown in Jackson Dart, I'm going to give it to the Saints.
Okay.
So let's
So
in this
1-4.
case, we're going to give it to the Saints. So 1-4 for the Saints.
And then Patriots, I think they're probably.
This is another toss-up. It just depends if the Saints have been doing well with all the additions that they had. Or the Patriots, excuse me.
I think the Patriots are going to be doing a little better than the Saints in this scenario. They have a little more pieces.
They had a very big offseason, too. They brought in so many different pieces. Give me the
1-5.
Patriots.
So 1-5.
1-5.
Bears are winning that.
1-6.
Buccaneers are winning that. 1-7.
1-7.
Rams are winning that. 1-8. Panthers are winning that.
1-9.
And then bye week, hopping back with the Falcons.
1-10.
Dolphins.
1-11.
Buccaneers.
1-12.
Panthers again.
1-13.
Jets.
I think they beat.
The Jets weren't terrible.
No.
Again, we said they have Wilson. They got Gardner.
1-14.
Yeah, those two alone. And then Titans. See that?
I think they beat the Titans. I think because
I don't know. I want to say no, just because it'd be funny if they have one win.
You think so?
Yeah. Let's say no.
1-15. No, sorry. Yeah,
that was 1-15.
1-15. 1-16. Saints, I'm sorry, but y'all gonna get one win, and it's gonna be against
the Giants.
Measly.
Well, actually, I don't even know if they might be the Giants because the Giants.
They're not going 0-17.
But the Saints are the easiest team that they have on the Giants' schedule, and the Giants won't have. It's a New York team,
but
they're not
they play them early in the
It's gonna be
season.
Giants. It's gonna be the Giants are gonna have a win this season. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think they're going to 0-17.
Okay. 1-16 then.
1-16. I'm sorry, Saints fans. I'm sorry. Y'all got a long ways to go from front office to different pieces. I mean, your quarterback's a 26-year-old rookie. Not even going to get into that story. Next up, the Dirty Birds themselves, Atlanta Falcons.
So we're going to start this off. 2025 schedule. We're starting off with Buccaneers. This is kind of a toss-up game. Both teams
honestly,
around
this
the same record.
This is gonna basically lead the NFC South. Like, this is gonna show who is willing to win the whole thing. Starting early, starting week one. I know that's like hot take, but if you play a division rival week one, I mean, we had back-to-back division games last year. We played the Saints. We got our backsides handed to us.
Yeah, and the Saints were good for 2 weeks, and those were their only wins. So if you're gonna they had lose 14 games in a row. Yeah, they were throwing parades during the second week after the Cowboys. You know that?
Super Bowl. No.
Yeah.
So I think give me the Bucks on this one. I think Bucks are going to take
that's
week
not crazy.
one.
I had the Vikings taking week 2, so I'm going
0-2 start.
Panthers are going to win that.
They play at Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina's going to win that.
I think we take that.
Yeah, so 0-3.
We get our get back from last
they're
year.
not beating Washington. They had a close game last year with Phoenix, but I
0-4.
I just going a little early to say anything. So 0-4.
0-4 going into the bye.
Bills, they're not going to sneak away. No. Before you say anything, we're talking about a team as the MVP. All right, we're talking about an MVP caliber.
The glorious Josh Allen.
Lamar's better, but we're saying
sure.
I'm sick of Bills.
0-5 to start the season. Not too hot, especially.
But the Bengals went 0-4 last year. Remember? And they that's similar record to the Falcons,
I guess,
because they had their easy games later in the season. So
0-5 to start the season for the Falcons.
49ers.
Are we really about to go 0-6 for the Falcons?
I just can't see them beating the Falcons, bro. Or not the Falcons, the 49ers.
I can't.
Nah, because the 49ers line is just 11, 12 wins.
I mean,
we're talking about sports betting here. Okay? Look at it through sports betting. Let's look at it this way. 49ers have a really easy schedule. The 49ers are trying to make a run here.
Hold on. You got to think. They play both of those weeks on prime time. They play week 6. They play the Bills October 13th at 7:15, either on Sunday night. I think Sunday night football. Then you go off next week and you have a back-to-back primetime game and you lose. You know how bad that looks.
Dirty Bird Nation. Yeah, I'm losing that game.
I don't know. I think they win against. I think they get hot. I think they're fed up. They're 0-5. I think they get fed up and they get hot.
I have them losing that, so I think we're
0-6.
0-6, bro.
No way.
But listen. Then we go a little bit farther.
Okay.
They're going to be the
0-6.
Dolphins. They're going to be the Dolphins.
1-6.
They're going to be the Patriots.
1-7.
Yeah, they're going to beat the Patriots.
2-6.
Yes, they're beating the Colts.
3-6.
They're probably going to beat the Panthers. They have to win at least once. Saints are going to win.
5-6.
They're beating the Jets.
6-6.
See that's you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? How they have that 6-game streak where it's like easy teams.
I would say against the Seahawks.
Yeah, and then Buccaneers, they're going to beat so 8-6.
8-6.
Cardinals, they're probably we already had the Cardinals losing to the I guess 9-6. Yeah, Rams are going to lose to the Rams, so 9-7, and then Saints
they beat
10-7
the Saints to go 10-7.
So yeah, that's not crazy. Like I said, yes.
Yeah.
Starting at the end, it evens out, but
the Falcons go 10-7 to finish out the 2025 season. Next up,
so we have the Buccaneers schedule, and the Buccaneers schedule right now, it's looking like it's a little bit it's a little bit harder because you got to play the Lions, and that's the hardest team to play.
Okay, well they start off week 1 with a win against
Falcons. The Texans, that's gonna be toe-in-toe game. I'm just gonna give it to the Texans.
I'm giving it to the Texans.
So 1-1. Jets, they're gonna lose it. They're gonna beat the Jets.
Yeah.
So 2-1. Eagles toss up. They're gonna lose to the Eagles. Super Bowl champs. 2-2. Seahawks. We already had the Seahawks losing to the Falcons. And
I just don't think the Falcons will beat us.
But then the Seahawks got a few more pieces. So I feel like the Falcons.
They only got like 2.
No, the Falcons. Sorry, Seahawks. I feel like the Seahawks. They're just a new team. We don't know. So I'm just gonna give it to the Seahawks. So
I feel like the Seahawks are middle of the ground, kind of how they are every year.
It's random. It's total random. This is harder to predict. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna say the Buccaneers can win. So 3-2. 49ers. The 49ers again. They're expected to be really strong. They're expected to be a strong team.
How they're gonna get 12 wins when
they
lost half their roster, bro.
Let's look it up.
They lost half their roster, dude. Half their starters. Dre Greenlaw.
Their wins. It's 11. It's 10.5.
10.5 wins, bro.
Yes.
From a betting standpoint.
I have the 49ers winning that. They're 3-3 at that point.
Okay, 3-3.
The Lions are losing, so 3-4. Saints, they're winning, so 4-4. They're beating the Patriots.
Yep, they're gonna destroy the Patriots off the
5-4.
5-4.
Bills, they're gonna lose.
5-5.
Well, I don't know. I don't think the Bills are gonna sweep the South.
They're not gonna beat the Panthers.
You're right. So what was that 5-5?
5-5.
And then
I have them beating the Rams.
Yeah.
6-5.
Cardinals, they're probably.
And they go on a tear the last couple weeks of the season.
They'll beat the Cardinals.
7-5.
And
5 against the Saints.
And we had them.
We have them losing this game.
Yeah.
So that
7-6.
7-6.
And the Panthers.
The first time.
First time they're winning, so
I think 8-6. The first time. 8-6.
And then Dolphins, I have them winning that. And then Panthers, that's a toss up. I have them losing it. So 9-8. I have finishing 9-8. Only because they beat the Panthers the first time they played, so I have them losing the second time. I don't think either team's gonna have 2 wins against them.
Okay. So 9-8.
The only team in the NFC South that I could see losing back to back to a team is the Saints. I don't think the Falcons are going to lose 2 games against the Panthers or the Buccaneers. I don't think the Buccaneers are going to lose 2 against. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I told you, we're expecting a 2022 remake, like the 10-7, all teams 10-7, except for the Saints.
Yeah, they're just in a bad spot. The Saints are just in a bad spot.
Finally, we're going to pull the Panthers schedule, the one that y'all been waiting for.
Let's go.
So let's pull that up. Panthers schedule 2025.
All right.
Here we go. Right here for us. First off,
starting things off at Jacksonville.
Again, we already kind of talked about this. We talked about the whole whenever they opened the Jacksonville, they went to the Super Bowl and Ohio State won.
No, I will put a graphic right here in the middle.
Yeah.
It is whenever Ohio State won the Natty.
Yeah.
When the Panthers open at the Jaguars. When Jennifer Lawrence fouls. No, it's not. Jennifer Lopez, I think. J-Lo.
Anyways.
Whenever she files for divorce, the Panthers
and they have a losing record. That's the season before.
And they have a losing record the season before. They make the Super Bowl the very next season. It has happened
2003,
twice
2015.
in history. They've had 2003, 2004, 2014, 2015 Super Bowl seasons. Now, to be fair, we lost both those games, but we made it to the Super Bowl.
I haven't winning. I haven't beaten the Jaguars. They're going to beat the Jaguars. They're going to beat the Cardinals. That's 2-0. They're going to beat the Falcons. We have the Falcons losing.
3-0.
Patriots, again, that's an easy stretch. 4-0. Dolphins, again, they're not very good. 5-0. Cowboys, we had the Rico trade.
I think this is going to be our real true test this season. This is going to be the Cowboys. Because we lost them last year.
I look, haven't beaten the Cowboys.
6-0.
And the Jets are trash, bro.
7-0.
No one's listening to the Jets. And the Bills, that's at home. I think, the Bills are going to. Well, but the Bills are not going to sweep the South, though.
I think they sweep the South.
We just said they weren't. You just said they weren't earlier. I don't know, but 8-0 run isn't that crazy. And then second in the NFC North, Green Bay. So I'm losing that game. I'm going 8-1. 8-1. That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
You're making us look Cowboys.
Green Bay is decent. Well, Green Bay doesn't have any true wide receivers right
now. They just got Matthew Boyd. That's the first time they've drafted a wide receiver since 2002.
What pick was he?
I don't remember. Something in the first round. Middle first round.
I'm not gonna lie.
We got T-Mac before.
9-0.
Okay.
No, I'm seriously though. I am saying 9. I'm saying 9-0.
All right, we're gonna go with his, and then I'll make a realistic.
Okay. This is me.
This is not realistic.
Listen. I'll talk to you real quick.
We just went 5-12 last year. We're not going.
The Jaguars. The team that barely had a few wins. Never going to see the playoffs. Okay. Next, they have Trevor Lawrence, which that's a whole mistake. The second up, Cardinals. The team that literally did nothing in the offseason. Didn't make the playoffs. Didn't make the playoffs 9-8. Again, mediocre record. They're barely 0.5.
They're good. Again,
Falcons. Again.
In Arizona.
Again, Falcons, a decent team, about split record. That's we beat the Falcons last year with 5 touchdowns on there.
But
Patriots, listen. Let me finish. Next up, Patriots, a team that had 3 wins. They're not losing to the Patriots. Sure, they made a couple moves, but they still got Drake May, who barely had 2,000 yards. He had 15 touchdowns, like 10 interceptions? Yeah, not good. Next, okay, so 4-0, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill and Tua. What else do they have? Again,
they just got Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, but they already had the guy before.
They had Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, and again, did they make the playoffs last year? No, exactly.
They still had a winning record.
Again, 9-8. No, it was like 9-8. Okay, whatever. 10-7. So either way, I'm just saying this is not crazy. And then Cowboys, a team that they say is good every year, probably not going to be very good. Yes, but that was a very shocking game. Everyone was surprised. So again, I'm going 6-0. And then Jets. What are the Jets? The Jets again. Yes, they have Wilson. They have Gardner. Fields. Then you can say maybe.
Gardner? Okay.
You can say you can say maybe.
Sauce wasn't really active last year. Like he didn't have that much talk around him. That much on him. Because he didn't really do much last year.
You can say maybe the Jets can sneak away with that one.
Why did you say that?
But I'm just gonna say. They're going to beat the Jets. And the Bills, I can't imagine the Bills sweeping the entire NFC South. That's not going to happen. One team's going to beat them. And if I had to pick which team, I'm going to say the Panther. So I'm going 8-0. And then Green Bay.
You're playing in Wisconsin.
Green Bay, listen. Green Bay, listen to me. Green Bay, yeah, they're a good team. They fill out the checklists. But what the heck has Green Bay done recently? What have they done? Lost the first round all the time?
They just drafted a first-round receiver who might actually be decent.
Sure. Is this game in Toyotathon?
Jordan Love.
Is it in Toyotathon?
November. In the cold.
Is that in Toyotathon? Exactly. So we're going again 8-0. Or sorry, 9-0. And then Saints, dude, they had 3 wins. 10-0. And then Falcons. The Falcons, we said they're going to have to split, so I'm 10-1. 49ers, again, their line is 10.5 points.
Hey, but that's Monday
night 49ers,
that's our first primetime game in a year. We didn't have one last
Okay,
year.
so 11-1, my man. Their first loss is going to be against Falcons. And the Rams, they're probably going to lose that game, so 11-2. Saints, they're going to win that 13-2. 13-2. Buccaneers, they're going to lose that. 13-3. Seahawks are going to win that.
You have us going 14-3.
And then the Buccaneers, I'm winning. That's not 14-3 is not crazy. You heard it here.
I'm gonna let everybody know behind the scenes. I'm sorry. Behind the scenes, we said that everything was gonna come down to the final game of the season, where everybody goes 9-8. He literally said it like before we started.
I don't know what you're talking about, bud. No, because I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about it. Listen. I'm thinking about it. Let's look at it one more time. I'm just gonna speed through. Jackson, a team that didn't make the playoffs, a team that has nothing except for they literally got the first pick. Sorry, the Titans did. They got Travis Hunter. They got Travis Hunter, who is a unicorn who can play, which means a good thing. A unicorn can play both ends. That's crazy. Cardinals, a team they smoked last year. They went to overtime. Yes, but they were leading, and there were some bad calls. And I remember we were at the game, so I can defend that. Falcons, for the first time in NFL history, there was a buzzer beater on a team's head. Bryce Young had a buzzer beater on the Falcons.
We went to OT with them when we beat them, too.
Yes, exactly. 2-0 in overtime. Again, third win. Patriots, they're trash. They have nothing. They have literally nothing.
They added a whole bunch of
you can't do that. Dude, look. Again. Let's look at their win-loss line.
Are we doing really? They have an.
They have an 8. It's an 8. That's not a 9. That's not a 9. Again, they're gonna lose to us. I'm sorry, they're losing. They had like 4 wins last year. That's not crazy.
All right. So we go 4-0.
Again, Dolphins. Let's keep that going. Dolphins. They just got rid of Ramsey and they got Fitzpatrick. So yes, they
traded an older guy for a younger guy.
Yes, but what did they have? What did they have before that? Huh? Nothing. Waddle, Tyreek Hill, injured quarterback. You guys see what I'm saying here? And then Cowboys, they just got rid of Rico Dowdle. Revenge game, bro. Revenge game.
They haven't really signed anything.
And then Jets feels might be a little bit scary.
If we can be able to contain the pocket, keep them inside, make them force bad throws,
maybe scary. Again, Bills, they're not sweeping the South. They are not. Even the Super Bowl chance didn't sweep the South last year. The Eagles. Yes. The Bills are probably going to lose to one of the teams, and the Falcons are not beating them, and the Saints aren't beating them either. So it's going to be the Panthers, the Buccaneers. And again, Green Bay, not in Toyota-thon. They have no true wide receiver one. No true. Yes, they drafted someone. That's not a true wide receiver one.
Okay.
And the Saints, again, we talked about this. They have like 2 or 3 wins. Not good. Falcons, I'm losing that game because splitter, 49ers, and so on and so forth. I'm just saying that's my prediction. Sorry for taking a side tangent.
All right, everybody.
So 14-3 is my final pick. 14-3. I see him going like on an Eagles run, basically.
You heard it here first. From this guy. This guy right here. He claimed
14-3. That's not crazy. 14-3 is not crazy.
Okay, so you basically just claimed that we will flip our record around.
Yes, they did. They did it back in 2015. What did they have? What did they have in 2015? They had like 6 wins last season before that.
Yeah. No.
What did they have? What did they have the year in 2000? What did they have in 2004? What did they have in 2004? What did they have in 2004?
2004.
What was the record for it? It wasn't good. They've always had horrible season for making the Super Bowl.
All right.
I'm telling you, bro. They're running it to the Super Bowl.
14-3 record.
14-3 record. Running it to the Super Bowl. You hear it from me, bro. You hear it from me.
I may or may not be posting a more realistic rankings or video later.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have a talk off screen.
Anyway, that's our NFC South prediction videos. We hope you guys enjoyed.
Hope you guys made it to the end of the video.
Let us know if there's any hot takes in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys disagree with what I said about Panthers, that's not a hot take. You guys kind of got to give us like a hotter take. It's not a hot take to say they're not going to go 14 wins.
Anyway, again, let us know if there's anything else y'all want us to see.
Yeah.
Let us know if y'all want us to see another conference ranking video.
If you guys want predictions of other
if any other conferences, let us know.
Yeah,
this is fun.
We're totally cool with whatever. Just let us know what you guys want down below. Give us any commentary if you guys don't like something. If you think we need better lighting, better quality, just let us know down below. We're open for tips, constructive criticism, anything.
Yeah, but again, let us know. Maybe a AFC South video where we got Texans, Tennessee Titans, Jags.
NFC East would be more fun.
I agree. There's a lot more stuff we can do. Let us know if y'all like to see that. Especially right now while it's off season, there's not a lot of Panther talk.
Yeah, there's not much content.
We're also thinking about reacting to some of the blueprint videos that the Panthers have posted on their YouTube. Again, let us know. We will catch y'all in the next one.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. See y'all later. Owen and Britton out.
Peace.